Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is another £5 challenge. As you can see, the selection of food is from Tesco's. I do apologize, it's taken a little bit longer to bring out this video after the first one I did, which was Asda. However, I had some other commitments and unfortunately time was of the essence. So there we have. This was Tesco's. Just to make you aware, which you already probably know, Tesco's do have the multiples of sub-brands, and the whole idea of my challenge is to make sure that we actually only shop in these supermarket brands. So, as you all know, Tesco's have the Tesco's brand and the Stockwell and things like Creamfields, but the point is they're the bottom or the cheapest brands about. So my shop, as you will see, consists of a couple of those mixed bottom brands, but nonetheless, though, you must think it's actually pretty good for £5. As you can see, we have quite a good selection. So as I always guys tell you, all my little shopping things are to obviously give you an idea how much you can get for say £5, but of course the things that I purchase are tailored to my preps that I already have in stock. So without further ado, let's get through the prices. So right, I have here Creamfields semi-skimmed milk or skimmed milk. Yep, skimmed milk, sorry. This one was 69p. They actually are the cheapest ones about, which is really, really good. And date on those guys is 6 months currently. I have left and I have tested the milks from Tesco's, and they are okay for another 3 to 4 months past the date. Thereafter, unfortunately, they start to get all sort of cloggy at the bottom. They're still drinkable, still okay, but it sort of becomes a bit like a kefir. It becomes really thick and not very pleasant. So if you think about it, still gives you a good about 9 months, which is absolutely fine for that kind of price. So got one of those. Next thing, guys, still very surprised they still have them, and it's really, really good. The potatoes, they are still 38p in Tesco's, and there's plenty of those about. So I managed to pick up a couple of those. Next thing I have is flour. Okay, this one is 70p and has gone for plain flour. I know, guys, obviously if you make bread, it's a good idea to have the a bread flour, but the bread flour is pretty much double the price. So I can make do and I can make bread still with that flour with different additions. So I'm pretty happy that they're still very, very cheap. Next thing, guys, I've got some spaghetti rings. I picked up 3 of those. Believe this or not, guys, it's 19p. It's very, very good. Again, it's one of those things, guys, you can eat it cold, kids will eat it if you have to. It is a very, very good value for money, and I'm still very much surprised that they are actually keeping that price that cheap for now. Right, next thing. Okay, I picked up plum tomatoes. They are 39p. Again, a staple in every kitchen, so I've got plenty of tomatoes. I normally buy chopped tomatoes, not plum, but it's always handy to have plum tomatoes as well. The next thing, I picked up baked beans, and they're currently still 28p. Again, I think it's still astonishing value, and you guys in America always comment how cheap certain things are. So yes, 28p for the tin is very, very good. One of those things I've chosen, guys, and I had this before. This is, unfortunately, it's a dearer one, and I could have probably got actually 3 tins for the price of this one. It's 95p, but this one is the mixed bean salad and vinaigrette. So they are pretty much, you've got some beans and green beans and sweet corn and peppers, but they are in a vinegary solution. And I really like this. If you actually, in a hot summer day, mix it up with the rice, cold rice, add them on, it's kind of a good thing to have with a little bit of fish. So for this purpose, I've chosen one of those. They are super tasty, guys. And again, if you really have to, you can still eat that cold, which is really, really good. Right. Next thing I have is some garden peas. They are 28p, okay. Not the best value considering if you compare it to something like this, which is 19p. It will kind of feed you or keep you more, give you more calories basically for that. However, I think it's very important to have the veg, and I know really for the stockpiling, having the vegetables is not really there for giving you any nutritional value because they really don't have a lot, but it's just there to look nice on a plate and still give you a little bit something different from an average stodge. Right, and the last but not least, guys, and still very much amazed by their prices, is the little soups, okay? Although the quantity of them is diminishing. I used to be, I think, 6 initially and then 5 and now 4. However, so I've gone for chicken and vegetable soup in a mug. Only requires hot water. I've got 4 sachets in there and it's 45p. So if you think about it, it's still like 12p a sachet, which is very, very good. Nutritionally, guys, it's not a huge amount in them. However, you do get 86 calories per mug, which is, I think, is very, very good. So you must admit, guys, I think it's pretty good, and I hopefully given you some idea for people that are, if you're struggling or just starting up in terms of your preps, you can see how much of 5 pounds can really go a long way. So anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget thumbs up, maybe subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.